Would you like to join me for a minute? I went to look at the Liberty Bell, and I looked, 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 and then I found this. Liberty Bell after Liberty Bell after Liberty Bell. Do you know what actually this is? This is a head right over here. I have to put my camera straight. It's a head over here. Here's an arm, and here's an arm. This is the body. It's a person. It's a person going like this, with the chakras coming right here. Showed me the Liberty Bell. Now I'm going to show you something else on this bell, which is really cool, because we can see deeper into the screen. Okay, it shows a little bit of depth, and they're leaning down. But you see the crossbar over here? This crossbar shows us where the crack of the bell is. Crack of the bella? So the Liberty Bell, I want to know what's happening with the Liberty Bell right now. What are they doing? Liberty Bell, you see the phone number here? 78787, 6th Street, but it's actually 5th Street. To move the people towards their view. There's one ring, but it holds 360 of the bell. Street is 39. This is area space. The phone number is 121. 11 times 11 is 121. 121. 2 minutes and 1 second becomes 261, the doghouse of spirit. 9 times 9 is 81. That is 1 minute and 21 seconds. 512 is memory. 55 is the speed space and ends up equaling to 11. Check this out. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 is 6 and 5, 11. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 plus 5 is 10 is 35. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 and 15 is 23. 23 will recreate what 15 is all about. 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 is 5 and 6, 11. 59 is Einstein. 97 is the Rothschilds. So when we come down and bring 878 in between, 7 times 8 is 56. 7 and 8 is 15. We get 1771 right in the phone number. Should we go a little bit deeper? 979 deeper into the phone number, which brings us into 63, 3 worlds of 6, and the light of 1 spirit, 1, 6. We haven't seen the 50 stars because the 50 stars is 56. In between every line that you put a dot. Dot, skip, dot, skip, dot. Every time you skip, it is an area. The flag will have 6 and 5 empty, and it will have 5 and 4 empty, which will make 9, 11. This makes 126 the doghouse of 158. 15 and 8 is 23. And Mr. Leeds mentioned that because 23 will come back to 56 and then 11. And that's when Moses was born. Then you have over here, 6 by 3 is 18, 6 and 3 is 9. So you get 9, 1, 8. This comes together. It's 1 spirit in 8 because 9 is not the 9th outside. 9 area is for 9 and 9. 9 area you can say inside, outside. I am the center. Heart, 50, and outside is 90. 9, 18, 27, 36 is 90. I am inside and I am outside. It just goes, all you need to do is coil halfway in between, inside to the middle, inside to the middle, inside to the middle, inside to the middle. And after that, I mean, the barbed wire fence is just not for the whole little prison. It's this whole planet. Everything is hot fire wired. They can shut this thing down in a nanosecond. And I don't even know IT language, but I'm so sure it's booby trap. This whole place. They can do anything they want. Like magic tricks, just like Hollywood. Am I nuts? No, I'm telling you a story. You walked into the science fiction section. You didn't want science fiction. You wanted some truth. I'm telling you the truth inside the reality of what possibly could be made up in your head that can happen. But the probabilities are slim and none. But in my story, they're greater than anything. So we were talking about that. And then I went out to Philadelphia. PHI, 16, 4 and 4. 4 times 4 equals these two. 4 and 4 and 4 times 4 equals P and H. 44 is Barack Obama. B&O rail trains pulling in anywhere. Do you hear any B&O rail trains? Eastern Town B&O LA. Well, fuck, what's the initials? Eastern B&O rail or Barack Obama. Or 17, the Queen, because a Q can replace 15 and 2 with a U. Q and U. That'll make 2138. That'll be the Church and the Queen, which they replace it in your hat. You see, if they don't get it in your head, they put out a new law and they force it on you. And they sell it to you first. I mean, every time you go out and you see the vote, it's like, I mean, when they see 60 to 40, 40 to 60, they love it. Every time it's close, they love it. My neighbor, what neighbor? I don't have neighbors, it's 50-40. I don't like my neighbor no more. 36, right? So here we had 9 and 18, which is 99, which is Jupiter. Don't forget, the center of 5 is also the center of 9, because there's only one spirit. There's 2 rounds, and in between is the eye. Between the 2 rounds, just like Marty Leeds shows it, the eye of the 2 rounds is 9, and the I letter is 9. The H is here because it holds 2 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4 areas of 90 degrees is 360 of 2 sides, in which one comes in of 360, takes up 1/4 of 2 sides, which is 1/2, but only lives all in one person. So he can't count the 2 quarters. He only counts 1. He becomes 1 1/4. 1 1/4 equals 30 for 1.25 days. And at the end of the year, when we end up with 13 moons, like 28 days, or 364 days, and there's 365.25 days, that's the 30 hours of the 1/4 of man that he takes up with his own apple in his pie. That's over here. See the pie? We live in a whole circle over 2 other circles that live within us. Let's call that hip. Yeah, man. Hey, well, who'd you sleep with last night? All 3 of them. Fuck. Only problem was to hook up back to heaven. He was standing right inside. He was in front of me. I had to do him in so I can get back to heaven. The women, they got satellites. What are you talking? Yeah, satellites. Those eggs they got in them. And women push out satellites every month. When the yellow breaks, it's the blood inside the satellites that's the oiling system. Hey, your protein broke. Protein is 1 in 4. I don't care what anybody says. So we're going to get back to who gave the Liberty Bell. And then I was looking at Lester's hot dogs or the Steers, okay, or Saint, the Saint, 44, the Saint, S-T-E. S-T will be for the street, the Saint, or what was sent, or who was intelligent enough. The pack of wolves that came, the Packers, the Green Bay Packers, green and yellow. It's live bait, green and yellow. We have to understand our colors. I don't know, I'm still learning. Philadelphia, 33, 16, 8, 24, 9, 33, 33, 66, Philadelphia. The ladle, which means the spoon. The LED, something to do with the LED, something to do with the lighting or distortion. Philadelphia, these are the letters that all we need. P-H, Phil-A-D-E-L, P-H-I-A, Philadelphia, Philadelphia, okay? 16, 24, 33, okay? 34, 38, 43, 53, 55. 55 will become 11. 11 is 66 with Philadelphia. Now what we're going to do is we're taking out the P and we're taking out the H because I don't want that combination in there. Okay? And all we're left with is 9, 10, 14, 19, 29, 31. That is the AC cat. The AC cat. Now tell me what AC does. We'll try and figure out if it's coming in to the AC, or where do the recorders go? We need to know where the recorders go, because this is my goal in this whole thing is to know how everything sinks in. Don't forget, there's 2 Pennsylvanias on Monopoly, right? It's in Philadelphia. Everything is in strategic positions. Have you ever noticed that? Now, the last thing we're going to do, okay, now we're going to go into another video. This is part of Rodin's Coil, Low Shoe, Planets, Zodiac, Astrology, ZAP, Zap, LAP, LAP, coil, astrology, Rodin's coil. Anyways, this is what it is. The reason I made it like this, it now looks like bricks. I may have to redesign this so these are offset. But in the next design, I'm going to do it this way and explain what I did to do it this way. Don't forget, everything needs a center, and the edges of everything need room so the outside wall can come and connect to it. Don't ask me. They built the building just like that. And I asked the guy how come, and he told me, and I'm just telling you what he said to me, but I can't tell you what it is because I can't quote him. I got no quotas. Raphael 7286 in Constellation Pegasus. What do you think of my video? Time for tea, right? L'chaim. This is the year, my friends, when the wheel spins. Imagine 2,000 years. Look, 2,000 years. 2,000 years looking into the future. 2,000 years. We've come to a time. What is going to happen? If nothing happens, okay, fine. But what if something does happen? And it is happening because I'm bringing you to it. Inside the on-off of the tube. Welcome to the new world. I tried to end it, didn't end.